No school yet?
Nope,
Really?
not till Monday.
Oh, wow, they're lucky. I think
Yeah.
most of the schools started today.
Mhm.
My
Oh,
kiddo
yeah.
started today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like trying to remind myself, do not forget your kids today. You know? I know.
Mine doesn't start until the 6th, the Tuesday after.
You know, where I come from, the Pittsburgh area, and that's what we did. It was always after Labor Day.
Yeah.
So when we got moved here, I just never understood that because like they have today, so they go 2 days. It really doesn't get anybody into the swing of things,
No.
you know.
So this morning when I got up, I was like, oh, today's not today.
Oh, we were all moving about as fast as slugs this morning. It was not good. So I'm like, I hope we get into the routine here soon.
See, I work from home. I'm a billing analyst.
Mhm.
So with him still, he's a, boys eat a lot.
Yeah.
So with him still being at home,
Uh-huh.
and I hear the refrigerator open, like, not again. No.
Just bring your daughter.
Yeah. Yes. Not yesterday. Much more ready than this, but it went to school.
College last night. So last
It's
night.
my son's first day of kindergarten.
Oh, well, that's a big
Oh, that's a
milestone.
heartbreaker.
Oh, it was.
Oh, yeah.
And my
He was
boss-
terrified.
Aw, poor
Caleb
thing.
Zimmerman.
Yeah,
I remember those days. This is my last year for my daughter in elementary, and then for my son in middle school. So that was still kind of a heartbreaker too, because it's like, oh.
yeah.
So my son is like shaving this morning. I'm like, what's
Oh,
going on? Yeah,
No,
I know.
no.
Yeah, it's really weird, and he looks down at you now, and he sounds like a man. Yeah, it's just different.
Yes, they have a pact to kill their motherfucker. And June 2nd, my oldest teacher was her fiance, so June is. So
Well, we should not be the only one
they're
in the house.
I see. So what grade you going into?
No,
Sixth grade.
9 months.
You like
One
it?
this year in October.
You think you're gonna be
My
excited?
middle one
Yeah.
this year.
Got a good teacher?
Youngest in May. my
Good.
oldest-
That's always an important part.
And then right after this. Right after
Thank
my
you. He
daughter's
was
marriage,
so,
right
he was
after
excited all morning.
next
And then
year,
when
May,
we got in the car
very-
and we
Yeah.
pulled up
My
and I'm
wife was
walking,
celebrating her
it's
30th.
funny because I have a live picture of us
So,
walking.
yeah, it's.
Oh, look at his face.
Who's looking at
Yeah, and when they took her on her story, when they took him behind the glass, it's like he kept just looking back at me and I'm like, oh, this was my whole heart.
Good morning, how are you? Good.
She would have took the job. Gee, I have a.
Why don't you shadow me?
Yeah.
You run around like crazy.
You know what, the kids are so resilient. Yeah. There's a lot of fun stuff they do. Hey, so shoes we get.
We gonna be calling in?
I don't think he will, unless Malik, I don't know if he.
He's back there.
Oh, there he is, okay. So yeah, I don't think we'll have anybody calling in.
It's gonna be quick.
Should be quick, it's a light agenda.
It's not start late.
This is. No, you're right.
I will. Yeah. Okay, good morning, everyone. Ask you to please rise for the opening prayer and a pledge of allegiance before we convene our Commissioners' Public Meeting. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this late summer day you've granted us. Our days are like sands in an hourglass. May we be productive of what you grant us. Father, on Monday we remember a time in history. 59 years ago, Dr. Martin Luther King delivered his iconic speech, I have a dream speech. A call for equality and unity is still needed today. We pray for respect, equality, and unity among all people. We pray for our divided nation this morning, and that we'll remember the words and teachings of Dr. King. Father, you've created each one of us in your image. We are all equal in your eyes. If we're all equal in your eyes, then we should be equal in each other's. Bless our children as they begin their first days of school over the next week. Now guide our meeting this morning with wisdom, grace, and protection. These things we humbly pray in your name. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning, everyone. This time we'll convene the Commissioners' public meeting and ask for approval of the minutes of the previous meeting.
I'll move to approve.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. So carried. Public comment on agenda items only at this time. Any online, Maya?
No.
Okay, we'll move on to reports.
Good morning.
Morning.
Presented for your ratification are invoices due through August 30th, 2023 to be paid on August 23rd, 2023 for $1,689,995.43. The breakdown is as follows, with 34.87% being funded by the general fund at $589,347.47. 1.48% is being funded by Act 13 grants at $25,000. 17.33% is being funded by other grants and pass-through funding at $292,938.07. 10.45% is being funded by RMS at $176,629.36. And 35.86% is being funded by escrow at $606,080.53.
Okay, a motion.
I'll move to approve.
I'll second.
Any questions or comments? Okay, all in favor, say
Aye.
Aye. So carried, thank you.
Next, I have presented for your ratification is an outgoing wire transfer for $5,869,412.75, and that's for the purchase of 1,067 acres of federal land, and that is funded 100% through the general fund.
Okay, a motion.
I'll move to approve.
I'll second.
Any questions or comments?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a great day. I called up Bernie Larson, he didn't answer his phone. And I remember when I first came in, Ernie was talking about this land for a very long time. And I don't know how many years prior to Ernie Larson that this land was up for sale or or our landfill was trying to purchase it. But it's been a long time. So, I mean, Jason's here. You may know the exact.
It's roughly since 2000 or here before 2000. Our Stephen Tucker and then had worked on that. And there have been several versions, Commissioner, of what was about that. You know, we were going to build them a camp, and there was even more land, and there was less land, and it is been a long project.
One correction is I don't think the money's coming from the general fund. The money is coming from ultimately from the landfill.
Right.
It is
Okay.
It may be short term, but ultimately it'll be paid for by RMS
It
funds.
is coming out of our capital fund. We
Out of
already
the
had
capital
money-
fund,
yes,
yeah.
sir. We already had it set aside.
So it's not taxpayers' dollars?
It's not taxpayer dollars, right? It's
Not at
money.
all.
Right.
Yeah.
It is exciting because it extends the life of the landfill,
Tremendously.
yeah,
Yes.
for over half a century more.
Yeah, it'll give us the dirt we need, it'll give us the room to move.
Jason, come up.
Yeah, Jason, why don't you come up and give a little bit?
Come on up, Jason, and tell the public, thank you.
We might even go to the water park.
No, been there, done that.
Thanks,
We're not
Caitlin.
going there.
No, commissioners, thank you for the opportunity. This is a 1,067 acre purchase that, to mention everybody whose hands has touched this program or project it's almost impossible to remember everybody. But you're right, former Commissioner Ernie Larson does owe us a steak dinner. He bet us, so we'll have to catch up with him on that one. But I know this was a vision of Mr. Tucker's, the former director of the landfill, and it was originally going to encompass a lot more ground. We were going to build them a camp, and then that went away. Of course, the federal government, a lot of the folks that we interact with at the level of BOP that we are interact with, Bureau of Prisons, those folks are only in those positions 1 or 2, maybe 3 years at most, and there's just constant transitions. Even this year alone with our electric deal that we're working on, it's just a constant rotation of folks. And kudos to them as well, the federal government, because they was able to see our vision. The previous boards of commissioners have been able to see the vision of RMS and what our goals are and where we need to be. And you always need to have room to grow. And if you look at the map, you'll notice that we are not moving towards more population. We are moving away. We're going back away from the homes. We're not going to build on the other side. We're on the other side of Route 15 where Digger's at. I get asked that probably once a month, twice or so. Hey, when are you going to put garbage on the other side? And we're not. That's all for industrial development. We're heading the other direction. So again, I appreciate your this Board of Commissioners' commitment to it, and kudos to our law firm, our solicitors, because they've been a huge help, Mr. Wiley and so forth. So thank you very much.
So, Mr. Yorks, this also includes the land under the existing landfill,
Yes, it
right?
does.
So people don't necessarily realize that we've been leasing that land from the federal government. We
Right.
now will own it, and so that gives us more security as well as not that anybody wants to buy.
Yes, that is correct.
But it gives us more flexibility because, for example, if down the road in 50 years or whatever, the commissioners wanted to sell the landfill, you can't sell land you don't own. So we now own that land under the landfill, and we can then do with it what we think
It's
is
the only
important.
thing we are not able to do. There are stipulations. There will be no allow residential use of the property. It's for commercial, for our development through the landfill.
Right.
And we're already moving forward because there's a ton of environmental stuff you got to do. Because the landfill cells that we plan on developing there will be years down the road, and it's basically for the next 5 years or 8 years I'll be doing work for the next director, because my tenure will be long gone before they really get in there. So it's good to have it.
We want to, you mentioned Mr. Wiley and the law firm, how much work they've done. Also, our director, Matt McDermott,
Yep.
was very instrumental in the meetings they attended on a regular basis since they've both been here. And, I know Commissioner Massar used to joke that he would retire when we actually purchased it, so I guess it's perfect timing.
Yep.
I heard that they heard he was retiring, and so they...
So peace out. But it's a wonderful accomplishment for Lycoming County, and again, it's generational, and which is what this Board of Commissioners has had vision doing with everything we've done, to make sure this is something that's a generational impact.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, moving on to personnel actions. Ally?
Wait a minute.
Did we
No,
vote?
didn't
I'm sorry.
vote.
Yeah,
Okay.
we-
Oh, sorry about
Just
that.
getting ready to say, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, so carried.
All right, now moving forward, personnel actions. Ally?
Good morning, Commissioners.
Morning, Ally.
Presenting for your approval the following personnel actions. In the Public Defender Office, Alyssa Fione, temporary law clerk, and a full-time replacement, $57,876 per year, 75 hours per pay period, with a start date of August 28th. In the Facilities Management Department, Michael Hoffman for a Maintenance 3 electrical role. This is a full-time new position, $29.40 per hour, 75 hours per pay period, start date of August 28th. In the Information Technology Department, Karen Skyro as an admin specialist, full-time replacement, $17.64 per hour, 75 hours per pay period, start date of August 28th. Also in the IT department, Joyce McRae in a clerk 3 part-time replacement role, $15.74 per hour, not to exceed 1,000 hours in a year, start date of September 18th. In the pre-release center, Richard Butler as a resident supervisor 1 position, full-time replacement, $18.10 per hour, 80 hours per pay, start date of August 28th. And then also in the pre-release center, Zare Jones Wallace as a resident supervisor 1, full-time replacement, $18.10 per hour, 80 hours per pay, on the 28th.
Okay, a motion.
I'll move to approve.
Second.
All fair side?
Aye.
So carried.
I do have an update for the prison openings, if you guys would like that today. We have currently 4 CO openings, which is the lowest that we've had in a very long time. So Brad did talk about that at Dub this week, so I just wanted to give you an update, and then I'll bring that forward later too.
Great. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, moving forward to action items. I have action items 4.1 through 4.5. So I'll just go ahead and start with the first item, which is vote to approve and award RFP for Brown Farm Fish Habitat Project to Watson Excavating in the amount of $67,600. And this is funded by the CAP grant fund.
Okay, a motion.
I'll move to approve.
I'll second.
All fair side?
Aye.
So carried.
The next item is vote to approve and award the RFP for Spring Garden Fish Habitat Design Project to Smith Excavating and Construction, LLC, in the amount of $51,964. Again, this is also funded by CAP funds.
Okay, a motion.
I'll move to approve.
Second.
All fair side?
Aye.
So carried.
The next item is vote to approve Community Development Block Grant Program Agreements in the amount of $597,566. This is the one we just recently had CEDACOG present to us, so there was a fast turnaround on that.
Okay, good news.
Yes.
Okay, motion.
I'll move to approve.
I'll second.
All fair side?
Aye.
So carried.
The next item is vote to approve the fiscal year 2022-2023 Act 152 BHSI Subrecipient Monitoring Agreement with West Branch Drug and Alcohol as a single county authority. It's in the amount of $801,812. This is being kind of done after the fact just because the state in the budget. So now that we have a finalized allocation, that's why it's coming too late.
Okay, and this is all the money for the treatment.
Correct, yeah. The BHSI is the Behavioral Health Services Initiative, and those are all, and along with Act 152, they're separate funding, but they're all funding that goes strictly to single county authorities.
Okay, and that'd be West Branch in our county.
That's correct.
Okay, motion.
I'll move to approve.
I'll second.
All fair side?
Aye.
Aye.
So carried.
And then the last item I have for you is to vote to approve the 23-24 Act 152 BHSI Subrecipient Monitoring Agreement, again with West Branch, and this allocation we received is in $801,814.
A motion.
I'll move to
I'll
approve.
second.
All fair side?
Aye.
So carried.
All right, and then next is a vote to approve amendment to agreement with Ways Garden, and Malik is here.
Morning, Malik.
Good morning. Seeking your approval for the amendment agreement with Ways Garden through the Act 13 funds. This is for their project that they will complete in by December 31st, 2023. The delay was with the contractors and with construction of materials, and so they just need a little bit more time to finish the project.
Okay, how much was the amount again?
I don't have that with me right now.
It's like 25,000.
I
thought
think
it
it's
was
25.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
it was 25 too. I couldn't recall. Okay.
You know, if we've supported those projects within the garden for many years now, and, you know, there are a lot of people that are instrumental in getting it to look the way it does today. So if anybody, you know, wants to go into that garden and take a look and visit it, it is a beautiful, beautiful garden, and what they've done is just spectacular.
Yeah.
But it was well worth the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they hold numerous events there throughout the year too. Okay, a motion.
I'll move to approve.
I'll second.
All fair side?
Aye.
And
Thank
the
you.
last item we have is 4.7, Jason York's vote to approve rebuild of the hammer attachment in the amount of $57,169.78.
Good morning, Commissioners, and good morning, Ryan. I think we were on record to have the fastest Commissioners meetings, but I see that our own Sheriff Lusk is in office, so that is gone. So just, I will present and we'll all leave
He
and,
says he can't talk.
Yes, Mayor Jada.
I won't believe that for a second.
no, won't believe it for a second. Well, Commissioners, today, the only thing I have in front of you.
Excuse me, let's see more Little League talking.
You should talk.
4.7 4.7, Commissioners, is approved rebuild for our hammer in the amount of $57,169.78 through highway equipment. The hammer is the device that we put at the end of our excavator to bust up the shale and the rock in our quarry. It's 3 years old. It is in dire need of rebuild, and instead of buying a new one for $140,000, we were going to get this in rebuild. Try to get another couple years out of it.
Okay. Motion?
I'll move to approve.
I'll second.
Any additional questions, comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
So carried, thank you.
Moving to commissioner comment?
I have nothing.
We have a special guest in the audience today. Our Deputy Controller, Nikki Gutschall, has brought her stepdaughter with her and shadowing her throughout the day. She wanted to come see how her and so thank you for being here. You might have witnessed the shortest commissioners meeting ever on record. So we want to thank you for taking an interest in being here today as she gets ready to enter her 6th grade year in school. What school do you go to? Curtin, okay.
I think you should come up and announce who you are, because we have millions of followers here.
You might be on YouTube later, you know, as a celebrity.
YouTube famous.
Yeah, yeah. Nikki, thank you for bringing her. You know, and thanks for having an interest. Absolutely. Anything else? I don't have anything. Do you guys have anything?
Nope.
Some amazing baseball has been played today, so far.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure to be over there and watch the kids and see them interact, and it's so neat seeing the different cultures, and we have so much to learn from our kids. Basically, how to get along. You know, you see the cultures over there; they don't care anything about their backgrounds, and they've made friends. And the other day, my team, the North Dakota team, before they left, they played a team from Czechoslovakia up at the Hebron Field, and it was a great afternoon. Just seeing those kids interact with each other and make friends.
Play ball.
Playing ball, and it's really neat to see. So, life lessons we can learn from our children. You know.
All right, moving
Okay.
on to general public comment.
Yes. And just whoever speaks, we ask you to please keep your comments in relation to county events. Thank you.
Tom Adams, Williamsport. Let's hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. That's Ecclesiastes 12:13. And it's incumbent upon us to make sure we have good people in government, because when we don't, we see things happen that happen in Hawaii. As fires weren't addressed until 5 hours later, the water wasn't being used. Put them out, the electric wasn't turned off, that wire that came down. And when you have people that are irresponsible and don't hold a reverence to God or fear God and don't love their fellow man, these are the things that happen. But hopefully we continue in our own area. We can only be responsible for ourselves, to encourage each other, to love one another and look out for each other. And when we do get people that aren't caring about our foundation, as a country, and as where we want to go as a community and keep our community safe, we want to make sure we weed out the people that are bad. But not to point fingers and things like that, but just to do it in a responsible way, and but just to encourage each other in our communities, remind people we have a God to answer to. We don't have to step up to that. Well, thank you.
Thank you, Tom. Anyone else? Okay. I want to thank you for attending the meeting. Our next meeting will be on Thursday, August 31st, 2023, right here in this room, 10 a.m. Thank you.
Nice.
Are people excited down there about the land project? Do they want to?
I know, it was fun when I was on the